we need to use Excel module 9-2 to solve this problem. We put the problem here. As you can see here, the standard deviation of population is not known. We can only find out standard deviation of the sample, and the sample size is less than 30. Now let me bring the data here. So there are 10 different online vendors. Let me put the data here, and those are the price they charge for a smartphone. So we want to estimate within 95% confidence a price of a smartphone. Now, in order to find the solution, first of all, we need to know the sample mean and sample standard deviation. This is sample mean and sample standard deviation. Now I can use Excel function average. So I click average and hit OK. And I need to highlight the data. I highlighted the data and then hit OK. So the average is 236.3. So I just put here the average price for a cell phone. Now I need to find the standard deviation. Similar way, I go to function, Excel function, STDEV, standard deviation, and I need to highlight the same data right here and hit OK. So 13.3337. I'm going to change this 2 decimals, only 2 decimals. So this is the standard deviation of our sample. Let me put here standard deviation. Now I'm ready to put the data on the Excel formula worksheet. So sample mean is 236.3. Standard deviation 13.33. So the sample size 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So sample size is 10. And confidence level is given 95%, 0.95. Here's the answers. Now let me explain how we come up the answers. The lower end is $226.76 and the upper end is $245.83. Now degree of freedom, for the t-test we need degree of freedom, which is n minus 1. So b1 minus 1, 9. Alpha is 1 minus 95%, so 5%. Alpha divided by 2, so b4 divided by 2. And the t-value is t.inv 1 minus b5 comma b3. Let me put this here. So the reason I use 1 minus b5 because Excel shows the left side. If I put only b5, that will be only the area under 0.025. But I want to the other side, which is 1 minus b5. So degree of freedom b3. So always use 1 minus b5. The reason because Excel shows the left side. You can use b5, but then you need to have a minus sign in front of the formula. But I rather prefer to use 1 minus b5 to find out the right side. So I click OK. So t value is 2.262. Now I'm ready to put in the formula. So x bar, which is b7, first minus b7 minus t alpha divided by 2, which is 2.626, b6 times standard deviation divided by square root of n. So standard deviation is b8, we already find, B8 divided by SQRT sample size, B1. So this is the lower end, and the upper end is the difference only, instead of minus, I put a plus sign. So that means a smartphone price online will change between $226.76 and $245.83 within 95% confidence. That can be 5% chance that can be more than 245 or less than 226. Now the only confusion here, I would say, once you find the t value, you need to use, for probability, you are not using 5%. You are not using 0.025%, but 1 minus 0.025%, because that will show the left side. If I'm looking to the right side of the critical value, I just simplify, put B5.